Hi, it's Ray with P.A.S.S Solutions. We're going to look at utility room just to go over some of the new standards with NSPIRE. Immediately at first glance, we find our first deficiency on the water heater. As you can see, there's a significant amount of rust on top. This is going to be water in contact with an electrical source, a life-threatening violation in the unit. We also want to make sure we're checking our electrical connection to make sure it's tight and there's no exposed conductors. Because of the rust, we may also be cited for plumbing leak, which is a moderate violation in the unit now. Moving down to the pressure relief valve, our pressure relief valve is actually made up of a PVC, which is not a suitable material. Under the new standard, we need to be using PEX, copper, galvanized or black iron pipe, or CPVC. If the drip leg goes straight down, it must terminate no less than 2 to 6 inches from the floor, unlike the old standard of 18 inches. Another part of the new standard for the pressure relief valve drip leg is it cannot be at an upward or negative slope, and it cannot be capped or blocked. Just as the old standard, we want to ensure there are no leaks here as well. Here is where we're typically finding our next deficiency. Several of the drip legs are tied into the condensation line, which there's no problem with as long as we don't have an upward slope. But what we've been seeing is they actually 90 up, turn over, then go down. This is going to result in a moderate violation. We want to ensure that all the covers on the electrical connections are tight, checking the wires for frays, nicks, or cuts for exposed conductors. If we look up a little further, we have another big deficiency. The non-industry standard is no longer implemented, but should an inspector find a deficiency, it'll be cited as what the original deficiency was if it wasn't repaired correctly. Our deficiency here will be exposed electrical conductors, life-threatening. Standards have been added to the HVAC category. For now, we're just going to check the filter and make sure it's clean, preventing any damage to the unit. We look at other items on the HVAC unit. We want to make sure that the covers are on tight. Any disconnect is secure with no gaps of more than a ½ inch. A good rule to follow is to follow the wire into the connection. If you look up here, we've got another big deficiency. We have found a gap more than ½ inch. This is another life-threatening deficiency in the unit. Under the new standard, there are no point caps in each individual unit. There are other variations to look for in these areas. Follow us for more information on NSPIRE.